Good evening, everyone. This is Gardena DCS Staff 1 Stuart. Opening the net. We are broadcasting on our Citywide Jack channel and also live streaming on YouTube. I am, let's again, I am sharing on YouTube. We have a comment section over there. You guys get, I've been counting everyone's check-ins for the years. Every time you check in on a Monday Night Net, you get an hour's volunteer time that we report to the chief of police at the end of the year. Also, if you send a text message or if you contact us on the comment section in the live stream, YouTube live stream, you also get an additional hour to report to the chief. So our hours are mounting up. We're over 600 for the year. Hopefully we can get somewhere around 1,000 by December so we can report back to the police department. Okay, before I go any further, is there any emergency traffic to the net? Hearing none, we will go to the messaging portion of the net. I have no messages this evening, but I will call Staff 3 Mary, see if she has any messaging. Staff 3 Mary, are you there, ma'am?
This is Staff 3 Mary. I really have no messages. There are so many events coming up in October and November. I think we should just address them as they get closer to the time for the events.
All right, Mary. We have anything coming up this weekend?
Sorry. Not that I'm aware of. I'm packing to get ready to go to Maui. Is that what you mean?
Oh, interesting. You know, I just got a message from Councilman Tanaka, and he is in Maui right now. He's checking in from Maui.
I could probably try and do that as well, but I leave on early on Tuesday, but I have nothing that I know of that's going on this weekend.
All righty, ma'am. You have a great trip, safe trip, and we will be talking to you soon. Okay, I believe then that's all for the messages for tonight, everybody. So we're going to continue on with the roll call for this evening, starting with LA County DCS from the Alameda Sheriff Station. LA County Fire, Firefighter Dixon.
Good evening, Tri-City, sir. LA County Fire Department, Dixon, Utility 20, checking in from 139 in Van Ness. Just 2 days break. First is there is a third class coming up. I think it's October or November. Cindy will have the actual dates, and it's going to be at Nakaoka Center. And we're back out and doing it again. And the last is I was out of the state over the weekend for the fallen firefighters memorial, the international, and Los Angeles County put 8 names on the wall to honor our fallen. So I was out there representing for that, and that's it. That's all I got for the net. See you guys at the upcoming third class coming up soon.
All righty, sir. I haven't heard about any dates, anything from Cindy, but hopefully we'll hear from them and broadcast it out to the group soon enough. Thank you, Firefighter Dixon. Always a pleasure, sir. All right, let's go down to the Gardena Police Department. DPD Watch Commander, Captain Soria, Sergeant Messina, Detective Dixon, Chief Patel. Any of you gentlemen there this evening?
Detective Dixon, mobile in the city and no messages for the net.
Thank you, Detective Dixon. Stay safe out there, sir. Let's make one more attempt. Captain Astorio, Sergeant Messina, Chief DeBell. All right. Hearing none. Usually Captain Astorio checks in via the live stream. He has not checked in yet, but he may check in as we keep going further down the list. Let's go to the City of Gardena leadership. Gardena Mayor Stuart, are you there today, ma'am?
This is Mayor Serta, checking in. My location is El Segundo on Western, and I only have one message for the net.
Thank you, Mayor Serta. Please come forward with that message.
I want to invite everybody to the Food, Wine, and Brew Festival this coming Saturday, September 24th. It's from 12 to 7 p.m., and it'll be on the City Hall lawn, and they will have entertainment by the band called Elemental Funk.
Mayor, that sounds really good. I've been to many of those events, and there's always a lot of good wine and food and stuff like that. Anything else coming up or anything you want to talk about from the past couple of weeks?
So we just had our beautification day on this past Saturday, and we had probably one of the largest turnouts. Over 350 people turned out for the event. They were cleaning up all over Gardena. Afterwards, they had a little luncheon. We had our 9/11 ceremony, which was on the previous Sunday, and there's a lot of other events coming up in the coming weeks here, from Fur Babies Harvest Festival. I think it was mentioned earlier. Probably as we get closer to those, we'll mention them, just because there's so many things happening in Gardena.
Yes, ma'am. I have a bunch of flyers in the queue. I try not to post them, like a month in advance. I like to get them maybe a week or two ahead of the event. So that's what comes up on the Facebook page. So, okay, ma'am. Be sure I'll be posting a lot of those events. And if you have anything else that comes up, please contact me. And thank you, Mayor Serta. All right. Councilman Tanaka, he texted me. He's in Maui. I don't think that's official work, but he is in Maui and he's thinking about us and he checked in. So thank you, Councilman Tanaka. I kind of wish we were all there with him having fun. Councilwoman Francis, are you there, ma'am? One more time, Councilwoman Francis. She's makes notes of the net. We'll see if she's there tonight. Okay, negative contact on Councilwoman Francis. Former Councilman Art Cascanian. Art, are you there today, sir? Okay, let's move on to Gardena Valley Baptist Church. Barbara, are you there to check in?
This is Barbara for Gardena Valley Baptist Church checking in.
Thank you, Barbara. Yeah, Cindy can't check in. She's under the weather tonight, so that's why I called you directly. Do you know of anything going on at the church? Anything you want to announce?
No, I have no messages for the.
Okay, ma'am. I will call you at your regular appointed time next. Let's move on down to, let's see, Barbara, Village Mobile Home Park. She did a check-in, but let's try her one more time. Barbara? Okay, Barbara from Village Mobile Home Park is probably busy. That's why she did the text. Village Mobile Home Park, Jim?
This is Village Mobile Home Park located at Artesian Gramercy. I have no messages for the net.
Thank you, Jim. Always a pleasure to hear your voice, sir. Let's go for Village Mobile Home Park Pressy.
This is Village Mobile Home Park Pressy. Location, a block near the command center, and I don't have any message for the net tonight.
Well, thank you, Presley. Thank you for a good report. Thank you, Jim, also for a good report. And we appreciate you being there for the Village Mobile Home Parking for the CERT team. Okay, so this is Stuart, Staff 1, your net control operator for tonight. We have Staff 2, Travis. Are you there today, sir?
Yes, this is Staff 2, Travis. Tango Romeo Alpha Victor Indigo Sierra. Approximately at the corner of 166 and Western. And I have no news for the net.
Thank you, sir. We had Staff 3, Mary, check in. She has been going on vacation, so we're very happy for her to do that. Mary, is there anything else you want to talk about before you go?
This is Staff 3, Mary, Adam, Robert, Young, approximate location, 145th and Gramercy, and just a couple of notes.
Well, go ahead, ma'am.
I guess my brain is totally focused on Maui, forgot about the event coming up on Saturday. It is a whole lot of fun. If you haven't been to one before, you should check it out. End of that message. Just a reminder to Travis that tomorrow is his day for doing the MedNet call. If that's not possible, please let me know in the messages.
Thank you, Mary. Let's move on down to Staff 4, Dewey. Staff 5, Wendy. George, 214, Bill. George, 215, Flo. George, 217, any of your members from the Cascadian family? I saw someone trying to check in. Can you try again? Okay, I don't hear anything at that point. One more time, anybody from the Cascadian family?
The Cascadian family is in Dubai right now.
Thank you, Mayor Serta, for that information. Boy, everybody's really getting around these days. I'm going to have to take a vacation one time. Everybody's going to these exotic places, Maui and Dubai. Madam Mayor, it's about time for you to go to someplace cool, too. All right, let's go down to, let me see, give me a second here, I got on my list. George 222, Ray. Ray and Dewey are generally at a class, they're a martial arts class, they get UFC, so they usually check in by texting or a little bit late. So we'll probably hear from them in a bit. George 223, George 224, Barry and Diane. Okay, no check-ins from them tonight. Let's go down to George 225, James.
George 225 for checking in. Approximate location is Artesia and Faith Smith. I have no news for the net.
James, do we have any news about the Bianca? She's still out of town in school?
She is currently in school right now. So thank you for asking.
All righty, sir. Always a pleasure to hear your voice. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. George 236, Wendy and Nick. George 308, Natalie.
George 308, Natalie. Nora, Adam, Tom, Adam, Lincoln, Ida, Edward. Approximate location, Bud Long and Rosecrans. And I have no messages for the net.
Thank you, ma'am, for checking in. And always appreciate it. Let's move on down to the CERT team, starting with Gardena CERT 01, Jose. Gardena CERT 02, Cindy did send a live stream check-in. She's kind of under the weather tonight. I'll call her anyway. Cindy, are you able to talk on the radio? If not, I'm going to read your message. Okay, nothing heard on that. So Cindy did check in via the live stream. I'm going to read her message. So Cindy, well, she says she's checking for Gardena Valley Baptist Church, although we know that Barbara did already. She says she's not feeling well, but she has a message. There's a CERT meeting on October 6th at 6:30 p.m. October 6th at 6:30 p.m. at the Gardena Valley Baptist Church, and the topic will be pet emergency preparation. So that should be very interesting for pet owners and just anybody else. Gardena Valley Baptist Church General CERT meeting, October 6th at 6:30 p.m. More time. Gardena 015, Jim. E cert 01 Megan, Animal cert 01 Megan. Hawthorne cert Henry 201 Dennis. One more time, Hawthorne cert Henry 203 Kenny. All right, Hawthorne cert Henry 221 Sonia. He's out of range, but she did text me and she says hello to everybody. So thank you, Sonia, for having checked in. I've got you marked down. Let's go on down. So we'll call Hawthorne cert Henry 222 Sam. He's the disaster services coordinator for Hawthorne. He's more than likely out of range, but out of respect, I'm giving you a call. Sam, are you there? All right, we'll move on down. Hawthorne Henry 554 Sean. He texted me. He thinks he's out of range, but Sean's going to give it a try. Sean, can you get the repeater?
This is Henry 554 Sean. Sam, Henry, Adam, William, Nancy. Approximately at Madison and 225th. And I don't have anything for the net. Thank you very much, Stuart.
All right, Sean. Signal report wherever you were standing was a beautiful signal. Not a problem. If you want to continue to work on that project we talked about afterwards, we can proceed forward. Let's move on to Hawthorne Henry 556 Dennis. Henry 556 Dennis. LA County, Tom 109 Michael. LA County, Tom 109 Michael. Okay. Do we have any late or missed check-ins? Please come forward.
This is Henry 203 Kenny, King Edward, Nora Edward Young. Approximate location, El Segundo and Venice. No messages for the net.
All right, Kenny. I was getting worried because I didn't get any Hawthorne cert people coming there tonight. But thank you for checking in. I do have you marked down, sir. Any other later missed check-ins, please come forward. One more time, any late or missed check-ins for the Gardena DCS Monday Night Net for Monday, September 19th, 2022. All right, negative contact. I want to thank everybody for participating in our Monday Night Net. I will now be closing the net again for Monday, September 19th, 2022. Thank you, everyone, for checking in, and have a good week. This is Gardena DCS Staff 1 Stuart. Been acting as your net control. The frequency is now open for normal use. The net is now closed.